to a PvZ Fusion run. So here's the thing with PvZ Fusion, though. What are my filters like on this? Because I don't think that they're the same. They are not. That's okay, probably, I think. Maybe. My microphone filters are not the same here as they were somewhere else on my other scene. That's okay. I'll fix them later. You guys can still hear me though, right? What actually is the EQ? Weird. That's what it is. That's what we call in the speedrun world a BR Begooled. Basically, that essentially means that I'm doing a BRB, which means I'll be right back. But you guys get to look at Begooled while I'm gone. Actually, is there a way for me to... There's not really a way for me to... No, not really. Okay, cool. Let's launch the game. So, there's probably going to be a bit of switching between a scene, like a full screen scene for me to look at a video, and then I'm probably going to be doing some notes too, because I may or may not want to do a night run. The day run I've already done, but the night run, I think I also want to try it. I want to try the night run at some point. But I'm probably not going to be doing or committing to a full, difficulty 5 any % run, because I don't want to. Point blank. Not right now, at least. Once I'm practiced and, not blind, like not going into it blind, I'll be good. I will be much, much more... I'll be much more in the... What am I saying? I will be more practiced, therefore, hopefully not lose too much time. Can you guys even see the game? Where's the game? There we go. There's the game. Got it. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have to do level 9 because there's not really a way for me to actually do the thing that I'm trying to do. Let me see if I can run the hotkey script from here. Okay, I think I can. Yeah, I did it. Awesome. All right. I mean, we might as well, like, just try level 9, right? We might as well try speedrunning this. How far have you gotten? I've beaten the game. I've beaten PvZ. I've beaten PvZ Fusion difficulty 5 already. If you haven't seen that video, check it out on my channel. It's on there. But now at this point, I'm trying to go back through and route the run. So it's a little bit different. I don't want to plant that sunflower. I feel like that sunflower is going to be too much. Yeah. This is a... in terms of speedrunning, I've gotten to... I've gotten right up to night. So I haven't done really anything past that. You'll probably die before... Yeah, you'll die. I'm probably gonna have to chomper you. Alright, let's make a sun chomper here. Let's do this, double up on this, and then what's another potato mine? Boop. All right. Cool. Let's get this going. Probably a decent idea. I don't know how useful this guy's gonna be, but we'll make one. Just to see. And then we can, realistically, what we could do is this. Cool. Okay. Let's do this, because this guy's not getting damaged at all. Alright, let's get way more sun. Let's put down some potato mines. Let's make them into sun potato mines. Let's make a commitment towards more sun. This will just be... That is what I was trying to do. Should give me enough sun to keep going with whatever it is I'm trying to do. Let's do this. Let's do this. This. I need to chomper this guy. Okay. Kill that guy real quick. Okay. I need to keep planting sun. Otherwise, I'm gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Let's do this. This guy will die soon. That works too, I guess. That means I can do this. Make that into a sun mine. Put this back. Uh-oh. Let's do that. Oh, there's this happening. That's why the rule's not happening. I need to pay a little bit more attention to kind of the edge of the lawn here so that I can see what zombies are coming out. Do that. Let's just do this. Maybe I'll get a jalapeno. Cool. Well, unfortunate, but it is what it is. There's not really a whole lot that I can do right now that would help. I need more sun, kind of, is the main thing. I mean, that literally is just most of it. I just need more sun. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, I'm glad that guy exists. Because if we didn't, then we'd be so screwed right now. Well, we kind of already are. We don't have any sun. I think something that I did wrong was not committing to enough sun in general. Like, as a whole. I need to probably commit to more sun shooters. Maybe commit to sun shooters overall instead of twins. Twins might be a bit too difficult to maintain. For whatever reason. I don't really know. I can't really come up with a reason why they would be more difficult to maintain, but... yeah, that works. Sure. Yeah, so there's a problem. The problem here is I just didn't plant enough sun. Okay, I need to probably work on that. Oops. Hello? Are we... great. Let's try again. Because I think that the main issue that I had was I should probably make some more sun fusions. And I should be fusing the pea shooters into the sunflowers. And I should probably come up with like a... I maybe should do a cherry bomb. Like a sun cherry. Keep these columns open for the Gatling peas as well. So... oops, not what I meant to do. It's okay. This is interesting that it's happening already, but it's also kind of fine. Now it's less fine. I'm gonna probably chomper this guy. Let's do this. Like, this guy has some pretty decent defense without going too overboard. Alright, let's do that, because this guy's gonna walk into that eventually. Damn. Not fast enough. Okay, now I can keep Sunflower kind of going. I don't want to do that. Let's not experience... Let's not experience this pain. I think it's okay if I have to take the early game a bit slower, if it means that I can, you know, survive. Like, later. This level's just hard, honestly. I mean, I knew the level was hard, but I mean, of course the level's hard. Whatever. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just don't think I have enough defense now. Like, it just kind of feels like I'm lacking in the actual things to kill other things department. Yeah, the flag zombie speed has been increased as far as I can tell. I'd love to move this potato mine here, and then do that. I mean, ideally I don't lose that, but there's nothing I could have done about that, really. I just need more sun. I like, there's so much stuff to afford, honestly. I don't know, just... Like, these guys just end up dying too early, and then I get more of these guys later. Let's not. Thanks. I think sun fusing everything is just kind of also a thing that I need to continue doing. Sun should be off cooldown pretty much forever. Okay, I'm starting to get more sun. Nice. That's actually really, really good. Yeah, much behind on firepower for real. Well, the way that you did it is surely correct, or better than what I'm doing at least. Yeah, this repeater is new, but it's a good one. Uh-oh. Ah, damn it. Okay, that's really annoying, but... Okay, let me try again. Yeah, the inflamed Gatling Pea is nuts. Like, honestly, like, I don't know. Yeah, if only you could get that consistently, it would be great. But we can't, so... at least until we get jalapeno, but then we're using it for other stuff. I might have to look at how you play the early game of these levels again, because I don't remember. I think maybe planting the copy of the sunflower is a bit... Like, I think I can make some twins? I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. But, like, I think potato mine's also kind of important. Let's do this. Didn't make twins in early game. That's what I was thinking as well. I couldn't remember. But, like, because the twins are... The twin sunflowers seem to be pretty bad in terms of ROI, like return of investment. It seems to take them too long to pay for themselves. But, like, I think the problem is... Okay, let's do this. The problem is mainly that if I do twins, I'm not getting firepower. And that's kind of just unacceptable. In more than one department. We just do this, and then we can block. That's not what I meant to fuse, but I think it's an okay fusion. So I'll keep it, I guess. Yeah, space. Which I was not expecting to be a thing that I needed to think about, but I'll just share this, actually. Yeah, see, this, like, this vaulter probably would have died, and I wouldn't have lost anything there. Let's do... I shouldn't put that vaulter, or I shouldn't have put that there. Yeah, difficulty 2 is way different. I can probably start planting, like, normal pea shooters now. Sure. I'm getting a lot of these guys, which is not my favorite thing ever. I should put one here so that I can keep getting some. This guy's here. I'm gonna do this. I'm sacrificing this, but do I care? There's a lot of stuff going on down here. To be honest, that I'm not really that big of a fan of. There were 2 of those, that's why. That's how that got so bad. I see. We got another guy here. I'm kind of struggling a bit in terms of... I mean, this guy's lucky. At least we got him there. I didn't mean to put that there. But now I can probably plant down. Why did I do that? Okay. Good one. Let's do this. Chomper this guy, because that guy needs to be chompered eventually. I'm gonna do this because I don't think I need to super worry about anything until a little bit later. Let's do this. Make this guy jump. Jalapeno. Alright. I don't want this really at all. Oops. Ah, I'm not smart. Yeah. I'm double not smart. I gotta pay attention to these guys. They're causing a lot of problems. Okay. That's the, because like I know that I'll have to practice this anyways, because I'm okay with like spending some time on this IL, because I know that I'll have to practice it anyways. Like it's gonna be a problem in the future regardless. Center to maximize the endoflame spread. Yeah, true. Probably a good idea. Move it around. Yeah, if I can get done with, like, if I can finish up, like, this level and feel confident about it, at least semi-consistently beat it, then I'll be happy. I think something that I should probably do is use the copy a little more. Because I think I'm a bit scared of the copy because I just don't want to use it that much. Because it feels like it's too much sun, but I think ultimately it ends up being fine. And honestly, I just need that much sun anyway. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's do... Low-key, I kind of just want to chomper and do like a sun chomper here, and then like pull it back. Again, kind of the same thing with this guy. I'm gonna take these next, like... I'm gonna take a couple of these waves relatively slowly. Okay, I probably shouldn't do this. Like, I think that that's a little aggressive. And stupid. I think I'm... I don't know. Well, the Explodonuts are just... The Explodonuts are fine. I just end up losing them, which is probably a skill issue, but... Nah, it's chill. You're probably right. Interesting. You need to not exist anymore. Alright. I don't know why I'm not planting pea shooters. What is the main thing that is my problem? I don't know. Okay, let's do this. I think I should do this. Annoying, but I don't really know what else I could have done about it. Is there anything that I confuse the sunflower with at all? This is bad. That's what I mean, though. That's a problem because I shouldn't put it up that far anyway. Like, this is gonna die now, okay? Man, I am struggling. Maybe I should... It's like, I don't know. At a certain point, I need to commit to something else, but I just have too much... There's too many of these metal guys, and I can't... I don't know how it's hard. Whatever. Kind of annoying to deal with these guys and like, the walnut guys in general. I probably shouldn't have done that at that point. Probably a bit late. You know it. Not my smartest play. Like, why am I chompering these? I need to be chompering the diamond head zombies. I'm just kind of floundering, actually. Like, I'm doing a bunch of plays, but none of them are doing that much of kind of literally anything at all. Yeah, like I'm making a lot of plays. Oh, I didn't. Okay. When you didn't know Explodos were the counter to the newspaper. That, see, to me is kind of funny because, I don't know. Alright. That's gonna end up killing me. I kind of have to... I kind of have to think a little bit harder about my early game because I think I'm getting it. But there's somewhere in, like, the middle of the first flag where I'm floundering around too much and losing too much stuff. I think maybe I should commit to making Gatling peas a little earlier. What if I just full commit to Sun? And just, like, don't think about how much the copy costs. And I don't, because I don't know if it even will end up mattering. This is not, okay. Misclicking is gonna help. Just in case you were curious. This potato mine is not gonna do nearly as much damage as I want it to. This guy is probably the hardest thing to deal with early on. I don't know why this walnut is on that then, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do this cherry because I need to. I think these guys maybe early game can help. I just don't know, like... I don't know if I'm ever in the... It's very... I think it's a niche, more niche scenario. Okay. Dude. Like, if I can... I think what I want to do is wait for this newspaper to get close, then use this cherry, and then try to heal this guy. I think this is the kind of play that I need to make a little bit more common in my arsenal. Because this guy needs to stay alive. And that's just how it's gonna be. It's kind of how it has to go. There's nothing in this, like... There's nothing in that row at all. This guy's gonna die. I put him here. I can at least deal with... I can kind of deal with going out here. You need to jump. Damn it. I tried. I don't want to blow it up yet, actually. I was gonna try, but I don't think I need to. It's actually really helpful. Let's do that. At a certain point as well, I think maybe making twins is worth it. But I think the other main thing is that I need to pay attention to my pea shooter cooldown. Garlic? Okay. No, sure, that's probably chill. It's like what this? Like something like this gets a little bit nuts. But I can make one here, and then now we have healing going on in general. This row obviously collapses, but it should be okay. That's kind of nuts. There we go. I don't know what the garlic one does. Oh, the garlic one does poison damage. That's what it does. Furthest I've made it. Or at least most comfortable, for sure. Like, by far most comfortable. And I think eventually I can start doing... like this. To kind of move them up a column. There's a planter fusion of these as well, which is also a pretty good fusion. Like, it's pretty strong. Not good. There's so many guys right there that are kind of terrorizing me. Okay. So I think the main thing is, the main thing I'm learning is that I should dedicate all of my sun, pretty much, all of my sun to just silver walnut. Kind of funny. I should dedicate a lot of my sun to, or all of my cherry bombs, not my sun. I should dedicate my cherry bombs to making new cherry nuts pretty much all the time. I don't know why I do that. Like, there's no reason to do that. That's not even gonna get close to killing him, so... there's just no purpose. Cool. Dude. Can we do something about this? I think it gets to a point where I can't go any further. Like, I can't go any farther forward. I just kind of have to sit with this. Yo, okay. You got a pea shooter? Shit. Okay, well. I mean... It's just killing the guys behind. That's annoying, but whatever. The issue is that, like, if there's enough zombies like this, it becomes a problem. But I don't know. I don't know yet if it actually it will end up actually mattering or what. Yeah, like, winning here is obviously good. I just don't think it's... I mean, it's not fast, but I don't know. This, like, is probably just never gonna be quote-unquote fast. In the way that I think, probably. Because for this to be fast, it would need to be... I would need to be just making more sun, honestly. But I don't... Yeah, the level is pretty long. There's so much going on, like, right up here. How fast was your 1.9 in your run? This is, okay. I thought that was supposed to mine explode, but it just never did. Huh. And I end up just shooting, like, these guys, which is kind of funny. Got it. That's a 1328. I probably shouldn't have split. Remember the zombie glove. Right. Okay. Okay. We'll run it back. I should have started the timer, like, okay. Let me try that again. We'll run it back, and then I'll probably route night. Click on the split P fusion. Wow. Tech that I already know. I think there's a few more things that I should be doing other than clicking on the split P fusion. I don't know. Maybe making a cherry walnut is a little bit better. I'm just gonna plant this. Like, I don't know, because the way I did it last time was I didn't plant any potato mines at all, which is probably the better way to do it. because you have 500 sun at the start, but like, I don't think the early game being fast is not going to matter if you die. I'm just going to do this. Like, the mines are nice to have, but I don't think they're going to matter in the long run. Yeah, like here, I'm already kind of behind because I planted them, I think. Let me try again. I also find it a little bit strange that they give you, like, they give you a tall nut tooltip at the start of this level. Not, okay, I guess it makes sense for the sake of tutorial, but, like, this level is, tall nut is terrible for this level. Maybe Chompzilla would. Well, I did have a suggestion earlier in YouTube chat that was like, would it be worth it to go get Chompzilla and just use that? And like, I kind of said that I don't think so. And but I don't know if that's actually even true. Like, I don't know whether or not I don't know if it would work or not. Like, here, I think maybe a good solution is to, like, two chompers like this, because those guys are just gonna ravage, and I just don't know. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. I was like, I said that Chompzilla would have to save probably 12 or 13 minutes. And the level's hard. But I mean, it's possible. I think. Like, technically. Right? It is technically possible to go get it. You just have to be... You know... You just have to spend a lot of time doing it. I don't think it's worth it in the long run. Let's do this. Oh, wait. I did it again. It's fine. I think the main thing is I need to get two next to each other. I think that's where I'm sort of lacking in my intelligence. Dude, planting a chomper kind of hurts. Like, I do not like planting a chomper. Sure. This guy still has 1,000 health. Like, I just kind of feel like I have to chomper it. What is going on? Let's do this, then this, and now we should get some healing going on. Need to start running this. Yeah, this fusion's good. I just don't have Lumos, so I can't buff it. I can't buff it more. I want a Cherry Bomb here. Then I want a Chomper, and then I think I want to... I mean, the dream would be to move and Chomper again. But I don't think that's going to happen. I do still have to Chomper this guy, though. Like, I just kind of need to. You'll eat through the walnut too much. Let's do this. Got 2 of them. I don't know, like this feels good, but is it actually is, I guess, a real question that I need to ask myself. Just make that. That's a problem. Can I cherry and solve it? Not really. Yeah, not really. Jumper this guy as well, I guess, just while I'm at it. I actually am gonna do this. To try to heal the walnuts a little bit. You can click them to like reload them or whatever. I don't know. They don't do this on their own. Well, the planter infusion, the main thing that sticks out is that it has pierce. I think that if I had an actual way to buff it, it'd be better, but I don't think I do. I didn't think it was horrible, but I didn't think it was good necessarily. Like it felt very mid, I guess. Is a good way to describe it. Let's do this. Diamond head zombie I need to focus on. I actually really need to move this guy so that I can heal. And then we could probably cherry this. Getting rid of the basics is, yeah. Wait. What if I do this? To try to heal this guy. Now I'm thinking with all of my brain. Okay, I just don't have the glove for a while. I honestly think I like having the chompers here, like, at least some chompers. Because, like, don't eat. Oh, damn it. That's fine. Double Explodo Wall. I wonder if, I don't know, it might be too risky. I'm trying to think about if I could earlier make this like a column more forward, because I think once you have the double Explodo Wall, you're fine, but getting it is the hard part. Oops. I don't know why I did that. I wasted both of my walnut cooldowns. Really intelligent. Very good decision making has been made here. I really need to cherry, so this. The main thing with these guys is that you can't click them. Like, they don't really click. Okay, let's try this thing that I was doing, that we were talking about. Move this guy to the middle. See if we can't. Alright, let's get another cherry. Let's do this, because I'm gonna lose a couple, I think. I'm not focused on the diamond head zombies. That's the problem. Yep. These guys cause a big issue too if you're not careful. They'll just like, they'll just kill everything that you love. Can I move it? I'd love to move this. Cool, let's do that. I need to do this because I want to keep them off. Try to keep them off as much as possible. I really like the I really like the Chomper fusion, the Chomper and Walnut, what am I saying? The Chomper and Potato Mine fusion. I like that one a lot, but what just happened? I don't know. Kill that guy, please. I just needed to warm up a bit. Okay. I just need to make sure, like, the day that... Okay, that was cool. I just need to make sure that the day that I do this fusion run, that I am fully locked in. Let's do this, and then shovel that guy. Cool. We'll get a bunch of healing off of that. Okay, this is also a heal wave, kind of. Okay, I'm glad I was able to actually clutch out that diamond head zombie. There's another one back here that I want to try to get. Alright, I sniped him. Cool. Up there. That's fine. And then now I can kind of just focus on, like... Oops. 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 Haha. Guess is going great. He didn't make it. I don't know how he didn't make it to the... Did he have was he poisoned by the garlic? And I just missed it? Oh my god. Oh my god, please. I mean, okay, that was like 30 seconds faster, whatever. I think as long as I beat the level, I'm okay with it. Whatever. Alright, cool. I don't know. Can we start? Can I get picky? I don't think I can get picky with my Gatling peas. Like, I don't think I can with Gatling peas, because that's like with putting the present on them. The gift box. Because I would love to not, you know, I would love to get certain ones over other ones, but that's RNG, and I don't think I can do anything about that. Like, I'm pretty sure I can do nothing about that. So I guess we just won't. Alright. So now what I'm gonna do is a little bit of routing in terms of making notes. We're gonna make some notes. I'm going to probably also start a new file that's difficulty 5, but right now what I'm gonna do is close the, close this stuff. Time's always gonna vary for PvZ reasons. Yeah, that's fair. I think what I'm gonna do now is watch Blacken's run to see what he does at night. And I think I have a general idea. So we might not have to do this too much. Right, I have auto hotkey. Suspend this, please, for a second. Let me... I have to open this up in a different way. Improvised night because I hadn't practiced with Graves. Right. So well, I think honestly it'll probably be because I have a doc file for this. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, I'm still gonna watch it, but the reason why I'm watching it is to kind of evaluate what needs to change. Let me just add display capture here. There we go. How do I put it under stuff? I can't tell whether or not it's above or below. I'm gonna just send a quick message. Okay, that's below. We'll put it at the bottom. Just because if there ever is a moment where I'm display capturing and there's no fusion or whatever. Where is audio? I need to add a audio capture. Application capture. This. There we go. All right. This is an old version of the game.
Calling for.
I think. Is this fine?
That's why I said anyone and not
right,
more.
I'm gonna do this. All right. This was 1.9. So actually, let's see. No, you just made.
To snipe about anyone here?
You just said you just made these. You didn't even plant down like the copy or anything.
Thank you, not more. It's been a long time since I got a bot. So Tallnut in this game is an upgrade plant to the Walnut.
I think this might just be better.
Yeah,
as a start.
Yeah, I still didn't.
This might just be better as a start. Because I think it
something because they are
kind of gives the opportunity to just to plant just more stuff in general, or like more sun for sure at least, or like you have more sun at the start so you can make you get more defense early on, which that makes early game faster. And whenever early game is faster, then you get to the point where you can make mid game faster. Which is fine. And that's how you can get the that's how you can get the 2 walnut rows to be farther forward. Then you can start making more sun, and then you can spend like 95% of your sun on chompers or whatever. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about this. Because this is nasty. I'll be honest. This is pretty nasty. Let me open up another file. Try not to dox myself, maybe. I shouldn't have anything on here that is doxable, but it's chill. Zombies. Okay. Anyways, so here's the speedrunning doc. I can drop that. This is where kind of all of my level notes will go. I'm gonna modify 1.9 because twins in column 3. Bring and use the gift box. Use the tutorial to stall and get more sun. Don't kill the newspaper till you have a lot of sun. Do we do this? Do we still do this? I think we still do this. Probably is fine. Cherry nut is very important to counter the cherry newspaper. Cherry newspapers in the wrong context can kill you. I think I think I could just remove this. Cherry newspaper can kill you. In general, it just can. For the rule. So I think I need to add here. I put the jalapeno fusion in here, so I guess I knew about it. I'll just put etc. because there's a lot more now. I think I can just remove this. Dedicate cherries to cherry nuts in general. Use the gift box on Gatlings. Bring cherry nuts back a few columns. I think that's fine. Column 7 and column 8, maybe? I don't, okay. I think that was more for myself. Let's chill, though. Oh, yeah, we have the tutorial on 4.17, right? That's why 1.7 is easier. Okay, anyways. Twins in column 3 is what I put. I don't think that's necessary. I don't think twins are necessary at all. Because I don't think you ever make twins. I don't think Blackhand ever makes twins in this level. No, it's just, you just get more space if you put them further forward. This is column 7 and 8, right? 10, 9, 8, yeah. I'm just gonna say that they should be in C7 and 8 because they probably should be. Cherry nuts are resistant to cherry explosions. Be mindful of healing cherry nuts. I should probably put this in 1.7, but I feel like 1.7 is just generally easier, so you don't have to think about that as much. And you don't have the cherry nut zombies to think about. Because the cherry nut zombies are a big problem. Cherry nut zombies and... what is it? Bucknut? I think you can use Chomper and Gatlings. Yeah. All right, 2-1. Let's just skip forward. Boop. Okay. Oh, I should probably put up here glove too. Use V switches glove mode to zombie. I think slow mode also has its uses because the main thing is that I would rather get in the habit of pressing 3 instead of getting in the habit of pressing pause. Because 3, the game still moves. Pausing, the game stops. I think that's generally okay. I'm also using auto hotkey for my runs. I'm using Z and X to click for clicky buttons. And then I actually thought about I thought about binding mouse buttons to like 2 and 4, 2 and 1 for shovel and glove. But I think I have them bound to C and A right now. Not right now, but I have like this hotkey script. Maybe if the moderators change that, I'll go back to just using my mouse. But for now, I think I'm just going to use it. It's also just nice. I like doing it more. It's a little bit healthier on my hand. Zombies are 20% faster. Okay. This is all fine. I think this is all fine. Use buckets to make buck peas. Use those to guard your Gatling defense. Was that the strat on that level too? I'm kind of just going over... Yeah, it was. And walnuts. I see. Okay, whatever. All right, let's get into night.
Oh, there's graves in. Oh, I did not play the most recent version. I did not know that they added graves to this thing. Uh-oh.
This puff stream's already this puff stream's free now, so this is probably gonna be easier. A little bit. So what do you ignore? You ignore gift box.
Most recent version. I did not know.
You drop 300 chomper for gift, and you drop 300 chomper in gift box for puff shrooms. All the plants. Now that I'm bringing all the plants, now that I'm bringing I'll probably include these as screenshots just to make things easier. Work in progress. Because everything in this document's a work in progress. I think probably that's the best decision. I mean, you're not gonna have enough sun to afford the chomper. The endo flame doesn't really do anything yet. The walnuts and the cherries are fine. The pea shooters are good for the puff shrooms to make Gatling puffs. Unless you can use the gift box on, like, unless you can use the gift box on Gatling puffs to get a further fusion, but I don't think you can. I think that's an Odyssey only thing. Let me actually look. I can't keep the game open actually. I don't have to launch into the modded version though. You can get the Gatling puffs, but I don't know if you can get a further fusion than that. I don't know if you can, because I know you can get the Gatling puffs not in Odyssey mode, but I don't know if you can get the Gatling puffs like, I don't know if you can get a further fusion of Gatling puffs. So like, is there a button for this? Unlock all almanac entries, yeah. So like, okay, that's not what I meant to do. Oh my gosh. They changed the almanac again, by the way. This. Fusions of this. Okay, yeah. It's just this guy, and this is an Odyssey only fusion, so. Yeah, Odyssey modifiers. This guy can fuse further, but there is no other fusion past that. At least not for us. This guy is Odyssey only. These guys are Odyssey only. At least these guys down here, like, these guys are all kind of Odyssey only. This guy's also Odyssey only, I think, right? Because of Snipey. Yeah, it is. Okay. That's fine. I like the music, but it's really loud right now. Yeah, generally combining three things is a no-no? Okay. Pumping Chomper may be useful? What do you mean? This is a thing? I actually think that maybe looking at the fusions in general is probably a good idea as well. One tile to the right. So it's like a Chomper. It has Chomper range, but it does damage of a squash. On landing, it attempts to devour one zombie caught underneath. Still deals damage to zombies that are not eaten. Okay. So it deals 1800 damage, and it devours a zombie. Hey, I mean, like, this actually, like, would be unironically just a good fusion that we would use, probably. Not recommended for beginners. That's okay. I'm not a beginner. Chompkin. Oh yeah, the pumpkin chomper is what you're still talking about. Sorry. Will eat and refresh cooldown of the chomper planted inside, even if the chomper is a doom chomper. Well, this guy just like, okay. Doom shroom does not trigger explosion if in the rightmost column. Ah, I see. So this periodically uses a reserve digestive sac to help the chomper plant in the same tile to instantly finish digesting. Generates one digestive sac every 40 seconds up to a maximum of 3 at the same time. It takes 7.5 seconds to generate a digestive sac. I think this is probably useful, but I don't know anymore because, like, I don't know. We don't really end up using Chomper all that much in the later levels, if I remember correctly. Like, based on this might be useful, though, depending on a few things. But I don't think that it's really worth it to look at too many fusions right this second. So you can't get a further fusion, so I think that the seed select is just correct. I wish there was a way to window... Wait, I'm an idiot. There is a way to window it. I'm so stupid. Okay. Let's try to keep the game open then. And then I'll put it over on the left side of my screen. And I'll mute the PvZ sounds for now, because we're not going to be using those. So, anyways... about this. Boop. I'll go in and probably do the seat select real quick. Let's do that. Although, if you're saying, like, Doom Tromper, it might be worth it for a couple fog stages. Or even, like, maybe some roof? I don't know. Because the problem is that, like, in roof, there's a lot of stuff that can eventually just crush the chomp, like, the pumpkins and stuff. So, like, I think it's cool, but it takes 40 seconds. It's just kind of like another chomper cooldown. Which, stacking cooldown sounds cool, but I think there's a faster way to deal with stuff. Every 40 seconds, like every maybe 20 seconds, you would get a Doom Shroom done. Actually, you wouldn't, because if the pumpkin is faster... What's the digestion cooldown of this? 30 seconds is the digestion time. Okay, so you would. So you would get some extras. They buffed just base Chomper. Chomper is 42 seconds in vanilla. They buffed it, they just gave it a flat 12-second buff. Interesting. The other thing that I was thinking about was Sunshrooms. Are Sunshrooms, like, a good idea? Because I think they might be in some, but I think for the most part, you will be using sunflowers for early levels. But later on, you could be using Sunshrooms. I don't remember. Let's just do for now, like, I'm just gonna... I like how giant the cursor looks. Okay, I can still, like, navigate. That's fine. I'll mute the background musics for me as well. Sunstreams are extremely efficient. Then maybe they... Okay, then I probably will use them. Let's move this. Let's actually minimize that. There's no reason for me to see it. We'll minimize the game, too. Sure. Why not? I guess I'll just have it here for some reason. There. It's up in the top right for fun. Just for fun, I guess. Oh, right. Let's get the screenshot for it. I'm just gonna move this off to the side for now. I want to use display capture, I think, for right this second. I could just jump into this and then do... It was... this... I think? What am I forgetting? Oh, tall node. Technically. Like, tall node, whatever. I don't know. I think, like, you could... I think using the gift box is not that bad. I think gift box might just be better than tall node, but... I'll put this one on there. I think this is... I don't think that this is that much different. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is inverted. Right. Gatling puffs is good. Okay, let's start with. Are you familiar with Minecraft speedrunning? Yes, but I haven't done a run. I watch Minecraft speedrunning. I'm pretty casual about it. I'm not really that big into like doing it myself. At least not right now. I have PvZ stuff I want to do. Keep puff off cooldown. Especially since you have two. Since there are two. Another thing that I think sunshrooms, create sunshrooms, create Gatling puffs. And for all of that, you need puff shroom. So like we need to keep puff shroom off cooldown. And then in the future, we'll be duplicating puff shrooms, which will be more of a thing.
To this thing. Uh-oh. What the fuck? Okay. This is a problem. How do I play this? I did not know that this had graves. Okay, let's... Okay, all of my strats are going out the window now.
That's really funny.
I did not know that this version had graves.
You just have enough time with the puff
I
shrooms,
did not
like...
expect this change. I saw that they had a grave buster and I was like...
I don't think I've heard Blackened in so much pain.
Why do they have a grave buster? But I thought it was for like post-game. I did not expect like this.
Okay, you use a potato mine here to catch this up. That's actually probably fine. It's totally fine. I don't know what I'm saying. Like, it's just fine.
I don't even know when Grave Buster is unlocked. I don't have it yet, obviously, but when is it going to be unlocked? That's
I think it's 2-4.
I need to know.
Like after 2-4 you get it? Or after 2-3. Sorry.
Let's do this. So yeah, you're gonna stack 3 puff shrooms in one tile.
I actually think that after 2-3 you get 2 plants. I think you get the Grave Buster and something else.
I did not know that there were graves at all, because the previous versions of the game didn't.
So like, yeah, okay. I have to do this with a grain. I have to take this specific level with a grain of salt because this is a...
Oh, this level is...
You know, this was played incorrectly. Because Blacken had to improvise and didn't know you could make Gatling puffs either.
If I do this... Oh, I can? Wait, maybe you're right. I thought it was an Odyssey fusion. I never tried using it. Okay, maybe you're right, actually. Yeah.
I think what you did for Final is correct. I'll watch Final, that's chill. Well, oh yeah, like, barring also the Odyssey one, like the Odyssey... I forgot about this. Yeah, then the ambushes got hella nerfed to the ground. These ambushes were nuts, like, why did they do this? It's not like this anymore, it's a lot easier. Just being able to, seeing, like, you just see, like, these guys are crazy.
Ahem.
Yeah, I think this was busted.
Okay, speaking of Odyssey, the fun fact is I can actually beat this. Because all the most dangerous zombies spawn in the lanes with mowers, so I think I can actually win.
That's kind of lucky. Because, like, there's no shot you're killing this guy, you just can't.
Carry this. I should be able to win this.
You mean, like, sending all the zombies to the mowers, or something else that you're doing here?
Okay, wait, this is not the way. I need to wait for a giant walnut.
Yeah, the giant walnut then. Okay.
Okay, I'm obviously not going to be...
I think that this is, like, in general just good, because in theory, right? In theory, we can actually let go of 3 mowers pretty easily for Final Wave, right? Because they buffed the hell out of the flag zombie speed, so the flag zombie's way faster, and Excuse me for 1 second. The flag zombie's way faster. Like, it's way faster. You can do one with the glove, and then you can also make a... a giant walnut. And then... the only thing, though, is... The only thing about that is, though, you should probably pre-make and pre-move a cherry nut in column 9. Or column 10. Because... then you can't just make it on the fly. Like for obviously for final waves that you can't just cherry nut to win. I think this is fastest. The thing is not accidentally killing the flag zombie though. So I don't know. Honestly though, like I don't know. I don't know because maybe if you get practiced enough, you could just like shovel all of your firepower and it would work. Because you have to shovel everything anyway to get everything out of the way, so maybe. But I think this is correct because obviously like there's just gonna be too many zombies to deal with here. So trying to do literally anything is gonna be painful. You just kind of have to let go of everything. Set one more up on wave 9, another more up from the flag, another more from the zombie glove. Oh yeah. 2 giant walnuts, true. I didn't even think about 2 giant walnuts actually. You're right. Well, like, yeah, theoretically, because the flag zombie has to also go in the right place. I also forget that you can literally just do it on wave 9 because the wave takes so long to kill. Yeah, moving one of your walnuts too. Well, I mean, if you're doing it with the zombie glove, like, you have to do that beforehand. Because once you use the zombie glove, you're not going to be able to use the glove for the rest of the level. Because those cooldowns are tied to each other. I don't know if that's... but, yeah. Oh, you mean just move one? Never mind. Okay, I got it. We're good. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I think refining the final wave is gonna be fun. trying to get that to be as fast as possible is gonna be really funny.
If I don't have great buster, I can't.
Let me put my headphones back on. I took them off because I've been wearing them.
Let's try, I guess.
Just use more mowers on wave 9. That's possible too. It's just like at that point, are you accepting auto scroll on wave 9 just for the sake of it, or? I mean, I feel like honestly, I think that we're probably auto scrolling on wave 9 anyway, right? I don't know. I think here it's best to drop like a pea shooter and a mine. The walnuts are too useful, but the mine is less so. You could also drop Chomper here. No. We should drop Chomper here. We should totally drop Chomper here. I think the pea shooters can be useful if you're still trying to make Gatling peas, but... Wait, I'm an idiot. We need to bring Endoflame and Gift Box. I'm also an idiot. There's graves. Okay. Let me start over. let me try again. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Cool. You don't have Grave Buster yet. There's no way to get rid of the graves. There are open graves here, but I don't know if that's RNG or not. Like, I don't know if these graves are always open, or if you can plant it there, or if they're in that column, or what. I don't know. I just don't know. I think the most consistent strategy would just be to drop, like... What do you bring? I should probably see what you bring first.
I have Endoflame for some reason, which normally you don't have here. But I don't really know what.
You get Endoflame at the end of day now, so I just will have it, I think, right? Okay, they also messed... They also moved... They also changed this as well. Like, you don't get these... Like, you don't get any graves up here open anymore. You just get, like, one here. Yeah, you just do have Endoflame. That's probably fine. Let's move back here. Let's just increase this to full and see. Okay, so there is a grave. There can be a grave here. If there can be a grave there, like, does that change if I go back in? Okay. There can be one or two. Like, it's one or two graves. So obviously, like, you would want to be able to get a Gloom Shroom, but I don't think it's consistent. But, like, you're able to see the grave grave layout before the level starts, like here. So I think you can probably dynamically change the strategy depending on what you want to do. Or you could just be consistent, and I think it'd probably be better to be consistent. Because trying to make a jalapeno gloom work there is a little bit risky. It's probably faster, but it's risky. I need to... Yeah. So, like... My thought is... Okay. Oh my gosh. My thought is now, probably, that I... Like, do you make a gloom here?
End of the world. It's new. I have no idea what this does. But okay, I'm losing all the lanes anyways. Except, like, the one I can save. Thank goodness for the giant walnut, otherwise I'm screwed here. Yeah, somehow I didn't lose time.
Yeah, these are fast. This is just faster. It's faster to, like, just let everything go.
Okay, now I have Grey Buster. Okay, now we can play.
You get it after... Okay, you literally just get it after 11. Okay, cool.
Play the game. Okay, now...
I think phasing out Pea Shooter is probably fine. I need to think about this one. Because I think that, like... I think here, it's fine to do this. Can I select previous? No, I don't have one. Okay. Like, this is fine. Like, I don't know what... Something like this. Because this, like, I can't use any of these plants. I don't have them yet. I think this is probably fine, and then bringing just Endoflame as a filler or something. Because, like, the thing is that if you bring this, you can still try to do the Gloom Shroom. So I think I like at least having the option to do the Gloom Shroom. And, like, all of these plants are still semi-useful in some way. So I think I'll go with this for 2-2. I need to do for final wave. 9. What was it? 2 giant walnuts? Like, theoretically... Yeah, theoretically you can get the flag zombie in the final wave on another mower. Because it's really fast. And deal with all 5 rows with either mowers or giant walnuts. If anything else remains, like, I guess just using a cherry nut's fine. It also depends on where you have the graves open, because, like, if you had this grave open, I don't think it does actually. I don't think it depends. I think it's I think it's just better to do just to let everything go. Or the final wave. Um I should probably move this text to like 1.4 question mark. Because I don't actually remember. This should be on 1.4. Like after you get the glove. Once you get the glove, you have walnut, and then you should be able to just do this. Except you can make a cherry nut. We'll figure it out. We'll leave this here for now. I won't put that there. I think using the cherry nut until you can't anymore is probably fine. Like here, this should probably realistically go wherever diamond head zombies start spawning. Yeah, here maybe. Anyways, I got rid of my my thing, so I have to W name leak for like 12 seconds on the screen. Okay, it's fine. I need to move this. Crap. If I just move it down, it's like yeah, I can put 2 here and then move it up. That's probably fine. Okay. Let's take a look.
Actually play the game.
I think probably just playing the level myself would make a little bit more sense. So let's commit to that. All right. Move the fusion thing back on screen. Let's open up the timer again. Okay. Fusion. I should make new splits. Practice splits. I'll just make practice splits. And then we can open those instead. Then we can change this to whatever we want. That way I keep my splits kind of separated. All right. Let's do this, and then if we do, it was this, I think, right? Yeah, this was the select. My game crashed. Okay, that's cool. PvZ Fusion just crashed. That's good. Let's try again. It's like I should do this probably. I'm an idiot. I forgot to start the timer. But also, I made walnut puffs. I'm just staring at walnut puffs. What am I, like, doing? I won't be able to do that in the real run. I should just plant the sunflower, to be honest. Alright then. This is gonna need some workshopping. Because I'll be honest, I'm not like 100% sure what to do. I mean, this level doesn't seem easy, for sure. Like, this guy got through, too. Like, I don't know. This is strange. Like, the way that I manage my puffs here matters a lot. I honestly think that I want to test something. I want to try to beat the level first, but I want to test something. I'm too indecisive. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah. I needed to put a walnut on that earlier. These guys are just synced up too well. I think I can probably easily do that. Seems like these guys got a little bit weaker, actually, to be honest. Definitely feels like they're weaker. I don't know how to say that. Like... Those do not do nearly as much damage as I thought they did. Okay. So I kind of am doing the same thing as collapsing. I want to just try and see if doing it like that is still worth it, or if I can use, like, if I use the puff shrooms for defense and then get sun shrooms later. I think that this is probably also wrong, and there might need to be some kind of hybrid between the two, but we'll see. Because I may end up just losing too many puff shrooms to like coneheads and stuff like this. But if I can make it work, that'd be great. I think that my end result is just that I lose too many puffs, to be honest. Yeah. I think that I'll lose too many puffs here. I probably shouldn't abandon this yet. Okay, now I'll abandon it because that mine died. That's definitely faster. But that also seems to be almost, like, so completely unsustainable. I forgot to start the timer. Damn it. I shouldn't have tried that, to be honest. The potato mine walnut fusion is making this bearable. I think I should be probably focused on a little bit more sun, though. This fusion actually makes this a lot more bearable. Okay, 538. Okay, that's... I think that's fine. Yeah, 638. That's a minute faster because of the stuff that I did. Which makes sense. So let's see. Let's try this. Let's try this again. Because I think that I have it. Like, I think I have the idea. Oh, shit. There is a balance. There is a balance. I think I'm finding it. The walnut potato mine is actually really, really good for this level. Okay, I kind of like what I'm doing here. I'll be so honest. Why did I shovel them? Whatever. And like here, like now, right now, I think we plant this. And then we do this. And a little bit more defense here. And this blows up, which is good. We get this, which is also good. I think I want to try to let go of this row, the 4th row. And then we kind of just have to wait, I think. D5 is very much the hardest, yes. I got the same time. Okay. Alright, so like 5:38, like 5:30-ish is probably fine. Yeah, this is maxed out. You can't go any higher. Whoops. I think here we should probably do this. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Not a very effective way of using that. I needed to plant this a little earlier, but other than that, I think this is okay. Like, this is good, even. Oops. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. That's okay. I'll just do this, and then... Okay, that one was slower because I messed up the final wave. It seems to me like, because 538, like, I don't know, because I think 538 is the auto-scroll level, like, the auto-scroll time for the level. So, I don't know. Maybe I can try to play a bit more aggressively. We'll see. Let's try something. Let's try literally anything else. More pea shooters, maybe. I don't know. Like, more pea shooter combinations. Because my concern is no longer living the level. I know how to do that now. The concern is now shifted to... How do I go fast? And honestly, if this level is like 5:30-ish, and that's just a good... Like, that would be considered a good time, I think I'm probably gonna have to just be okay with that. not good. What is it? What is the... We have 4 here going off, so it's this. I need this guy to go here. I need to send this. I need to speed up. I need to shovel everything. I mean, hey, like, okay, I think that level is just gonna be kind of about the final wave, to be honest. I don't know, like, I think that that's probably it. I think it's probably just about final wave stuff, to be honest. I don't know. I've tried the level 4 times now, and a time around 5:30 is probably fine. I think that's just a-okay, and there's not really a whole lot that I can do about it. Hi, Max. Let's look at 2-2. Actually, let's put this here. Okay. Walnut, what is the fusion called? Like, what is the actual name of the freaking plant? Mine nut. In column, I think that's column 6 or column 5. One, two, three, 4, 5. Very useful in column 5 for stalling out cone heads that cannot be dealt with using puff shrooms. Okay, we can do that. At some point in the level, just because it leverages, it leverages easier. I think that one of the main things about getting a good time on that stage is having something up here, like having an open grave in the front. Because I think you can leverage that to get a fast time.
Well, I guess night got more interesting. Something. so if I need to keep all my mowers, then this guy needs to... I don't need to keep all my mowers, I can use one, because the giant walnut is going to save one lane for me. So I can't lose one more.
Okay. Sorry, I'm... Do this. Boop. And then boop. And then move it out of the way. Or wait, I can just do this. Yeah. All right.
Should I be losing one more or maybe not? That's another question entirely.
Okay, so for this level, I think... Okay, let's see. Let's look back here. Because here, I think that we should be using Fume Shroom to duplicate our Puff Shrooms. I think utilizing Fume Shroom to duplicate Puff Shroom is probably the best thing. How to speedrun? There's a thing in the game that's called the... I guess in this game, it's more closer to the 70% rule. And you use it to go faster. You can kill the zombies faster, and you go faster, pretty much. Just as for a really crude explanation. I think this is probably fine to do like this, and what is the last thing? No, what tall nut is what you bring, is what's brought. I don't know. I think like a second Fume Shroom is probably fine, especially if you're bringing the gift box. Because I don't know if the tall nut gets used ever. Is this a 1 flag level? I already like this way better. I'm already very much a fan of this strat over the one that Blacken's using, I think. But I also think the sentiment that is like, we should probably do the Sunshrooms in the back. Okay. I think I like the strat that I'm using. I think I'm using this. I like the strat that I'm using there. Let me turn the volume back on for the diffusion. Okay. I'm gonna be doing a lot more playing the game instead of like just taking notes, because taking notes can only take you so far, and I think playing is gonna be better for my mental health. Okay, let's say select previous. We need the gift box. This is very much easier because of I made a small mistake. That's okay. Oh, this is a fusion. Seems like a decent fusion. Oops. That's a pretty bad misclick. Let's do this. Let's see, what else can we get? The melon fusion actually is pretty good. Yeah, the melon fusion, it would be pretty good. Let's see, what else? I know that one. Okay. That's also would be about a 530 level. That's probably fine. That's probably fine. Although, I want to see if I can make it faster just by virtue of having Gloom Shroom. Or, not Gloom Shroom, Fume Shroom. Not what I mean to do. Okay. Let's try, again. Gift. Got a bit paralyzed there. This is an easy spawn. Because I can just potato mine it and keep making some. Okay. I can make it faster with fume. Just a little bit. Alright. In that case, I think that I can probably write that down and be good. Be good with it. What was I bringing? Because I think I was bringing 2 fumes. Yeah, I was. Okay, we're not bringing end of flame. Do this. This is the seed select instead. Cool. Boom. To 2-1, but use fume shroom to duplicate puff shrooms. Let's see. I think that. How 448? How 448?
I guess that's one positive
How 448? Enable tutorial.
Well, no. Okay, let's just play it on fun that way. I didn't split. Okay.
Oh, 448 because no split.
Unless I get.
So really, this level was finished at about 551.
Okay, I'm obviously not going to be able to do a run.
Shush.
Because unless I get Great Buster or something, I don't know.
Star Pup's pretty neat. It's pretty strong.
No.
I mean,
if I don't have Great Buster,
it's quite strong, but we don't use it that much. I think. I think there's faster. I think there's something faster. It's mostly like, you know, inflamed Gloom Shroom is pretty fast.
I can't
in general
play. I don't know. Let's try. I guess. Flame for. I'm sure it's like Buster or something. I don't know. If I don't have Great Buster, I have End of, but I don't really know what else to bring.
So, he spent 30 seconds or so seed selecting?
Like, Fume Shroom is like useless here, isn't it? Like, how do I use Fume Shroom? Like, I can't... Oh god, okay, let's just play it on the fly because it's fun that way. I didn't split. Okay. I didn't split.
So about a minute in, he splits. Okay, so yeah, it's about a minute, like a give or take a minute. Okay, I think that because of that, then like this strat's fine and probably faster. Like probably faster. Probably has a higher peak. So we could do this. I think that that's better. So we could probably just do that. Duplicate puff shrooms. Speedrun does not include ice levels, yeah. It's just the main 45. What is the P-Fume fusion called? Rushroom? Long range sprayer. Okay, we actually should look at these. What are the ones that I can only make? I can only make these 3 whenever I have... Or no, I can make 2 more. That's with walnut. Potato mine. So potato mine fume probably doesn't do that much. I need to look. This guy. Starch shroom. Every 10th attack at the position of each zombie hit? Wait. 1 point. Okay, it does 30 damage every one. This just does more damage, no? Okay, it does. It straight up does more damage. We should try the potato mine. We should try the potato mine fusion. Because it just does more damage. We should do that. I can answer that by using my eyes. That makes you smarter than like 98,000% of YouTube chatters, just so you know. The fact that you can figure something out using your eyes. We'll just do this. Okay. I understand it. I'm not so much interested in that as much as I am the literal just damage, like the increase in damage that it has. I'm like way more interested in the damage increase. The only thing is that it doesn't shoot down the entire row. don't know why I did that. Nice! Let's go! 508. Okay. 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 Alright. Alright, I like that better. I actually like that a lot better. So they do more damage. They're a little bit harder to get up, but they are faster. Just straight up, they're faster. Not to mention, it means that I can use my walnuts for like I can save my walnuts instead of using them. Okay, cool. Let's do this and this. Do a similar strat to 2-1, but use fume shroom to duplicate puff shrooms after you get 3 groups of sun shrooms. Use potato mine to stall the first few waves. Then once you get fume down, once after 3 groups of puff shrooms, then after fume duplicates puffs, create starch shrooms for the damage, and potato mine explosions every 10th shot. Okay. Starch shrooms, I'll add like in parentheses. For the damage, and potato mine explosions for every 10th shot at the position of the zombie, which is the thing that matters a lot, because getting damage down the thing, getting damage all the way down is the thing that I was trying to do, and getting a potato mine explosion down the row is good. So that's good. Two giant walnuts, same as before. Add walnuts to my personal dictionary, because it's a word that I'm using. Prepare 2 giant walnuts as before. Yeah, pretty much. All right. Well, actually, I think that I will do a lot more of this routing stuff offline. I think that I've been streaming for, well, long enough. And I should probably get some time away from the computer, honestly. So, but yeah, we'll continue doing this probably in the future in a couple of streams. But my next stream is probably going to be either custom levels, or I'm gonna go back to vanilla PvZ for some any percent runs pretty soon. But yeah, we made it 2 levels into night. I obviously dedicated 3 hours to this in the recording, but that's that's some decent progress. Well, we're gonna continue routing night out kind of by ourselves. I don't think I'm gonna use Blacken's footage as much. I'll still probably reference it just to see what's going on, but I think that using his as a guide in order to get started with like how to play, and then kind of refining it from there, I think is probably good. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. With only Sunflower and its fusions as possible, I don't know, because it might be. Anyways. Yeah. I mean, that's cool. Anyways, I'll be seeing you guys later. Alright, let's see if we can raid someone. I'm too early. No one's freaking streaming. Whatever. Well, we'll raid this guy. He's doing some PvZ fusion. We're going? Alright. Anyway, see you guys later. I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.